Hey there, folks. Sparrows here, coach of the New England Eeveelution, and we are in week 7 of the IBL up against the Green Bay Yampers. Now, the Yampers have a deceptively strong team. Going into this week, I didn't think I would need to prep that hard, but after running the calcs for some of these mods that he has, this team haunted me all week, honestly. I couldn't figure out how to break his team, honestly, which seems really weird because there's nothing that looks outwardly threatening. With the exception of his G-Max Rillaboom, which is one of the biggest problems that we're going to be dealing with, and also his Hawlucha. Because, as you know, Grassy Seed Hawlucha puts in the work. There are some things that I think we're definitely not going to say. We're not going to say the Kangaskong. I love Comfey. I think Comfey is great. I wanted to draft Comfey for this team, but I don't think we're going to see Comfey. I also don't think we're going to see a Weezing. I think there's no possibility of Weezing coming. A very low possibility. I think we might see Goodra, but more likely he's going to use the slot for something else. And then I also don't think he's going to bring Pangoro, but if he does bring a Scarf Pangoro, that's going to cause some issues for my team. So I did end up scarfing the Indeedee that I bring, just so that if he decides to bring some sort of Revenge Killer Scarf Pangoro, we don't have to immediately lose to that. So yeah, I think he's going to be running this. And the Klefki, he's going to be leading Klefki. There's no way he doesn't lead Klefki. And he's going to be leading Klefki for screens, but also he's going to have T-Wave for our Cinderace, because everyone loves to bring T-Wave against us. So my goal for the opening of this match, because I just know he's going to bring Klefki as his lead, we are going to lead with either our Cinderace or our Flygon, most likely our Flygon. Our Flygon is going to be a specially offensive Expert Belt Flygon, so hopefully if he predicts an Earthquake on us, we can go for an Earth Power and take out the Klefki, and then we don't have to worry about screens for the rest of the match. If he doesn't bring, for whatever reason, if he doesn't bring Slowking or Palossand, it might be in our best interest to bring, to lead Rabscuttle and lead with our Cinderace, and even if we get Para'd, I would trade a Para for taking out that Klefki immediately. That said, though, I don't think we need to give up our Cinderace. We can probably trick him with our Flygon, unless he's running Magnet Rise, but I don't think he will be. I think he needs every slot that he can possibly get. So, as I said, I had some issues trying to figure out how to break his team, and I think the major problem of that is he's got really strong walls in Slowking and also Palossand, but also Colossal. With Steam Engine, it outspeeds my whole team. It outspeeds Cinderace if I accidentally hit a Pyro Ball into it. So we need to be very, very cautious with that Colossal in the back. And Colossal is probably the thing that scares me the most on his team outside of his two heavy hitters. Because yeah, it can take any water move, and if it takes a water move, it's going to be outspeeding us, and is also probably going to be breaking a weakness policy. I really do see a weakness policy Colossal coming this week, so we have to play around that and play smart with both our Cinderace and also our Toxapex. That said, I think the key to beating him this week is just through fat. I think between Tangrowth and Toxapex, we can probably stall out his G-Max Rillaboom. My goal is to put a Toxic on Rillaboom. If he is bringing Swords Dance Rillaboom, we might be in for an issue. If he gets 2 Swords Dances off, and for whatever reason we miss a Toxic, he's going to be able to crush our whole team. Hopefully between Tangrowth and Toxapex, we can stall him out there. Hawlucha, I'm actually not too worried about Hawlucha. I think our Toxapex actually 1v1s Hawlucha, unless he's a Swords Dance variant, which he very well might be. But he's going to need like 3 Swords Dances, or not 3 Swords Dances. He's going to need a Swords Dance or 2 Swords Dances to really break Toxapex with Zen Headbutt. And we are running a bunch of priority. We're running Grassy Glide on Tangrowth in case we need to do chip damage on the Hawlucha like that. We're running Sucker Punch on Cinderace in case we need to do chip damage on Hawlucha like that. And we're also running Ice Shard on our Vanillix in case we need to hit Hawlucha like that. And the lucky thing is Psychic Terrain isn't going to protect Hawlucha at all because Hawlucha is not grounded. And yeah, so that's pretty much the team we are running. Once again, we're running Choice Scarf under Indeedee in case he brings Choice Scarf Pangoro. If I wasn't afraid of Choice Scarf Pangoro, I would just run either a Twisted Spoon or a Life Orb Indeedee, because Indeedee puts in a lot of work on his team. Indeedee puts a lot of work in on a lot of teams, actually. I really like having Indeedee on this squad. But yeah, without further ado, let's just jump into it. Okay, we are into it. Hopefully the neighbor's dog won't bark during this intro. He's bringing everything that we expected him to bring, except for the Palo Sand, which kind of makes me want to lead with Rab Scuttle here. No, I'm going to lead Haboob. Yeah, we're going to do that. Let's go for it. If he goes into Rillaboom, or if he starts with Rillaboom, we swap into Tangrowth. Ooh. Oh, didn't do a warm-up, so I'm a little jittery. Oh, look at us. We got the same shirt. How embarrassing. Okay, he leads Klefki. It was good. Now, I'm hoping we can just land this Earth Power on him, and then we don't have to deal with Fob at all. He goes Reflect. Perfect. Perfect! See it? Sweet. Don't have to worry about screens at all once we defog that out. Okay. Am I peaking? My audio seems like it might be peaking a little bit. Whew. Turn my audio down. Where is my audio's button? Ooh. Hello. All right, so he's taking his sweet time. We caught him off guard with the special set. That bodes well for us, but I'm still super afraid of Rillaboom, yeah. Grassy Surge. Now, if this is Choice Band, I'm not going to be happy. Choice Band kills us. So we're going to go into Tangrowth here. We have to remember that he has Reflect up. Maybe I should have gone into Cinderace. We're going to find out. Yeah, he's the Swords Dance set. That's not great. Not great at all. Okay. How did we prep this? We toxic? I think we toxic. This is the set that I was afraid of. G-Max? Yep. Oh man, this is gonna hurt. I'm totally forgetting what we did during training. Swords Dance was exactly what I was afraid of. Yeah, there's Airstream. I kind of wish we went for Endeavor. Okay. Yeah. I think we get rid of Haboob here. Man, this thing is so scary. And then we go into Spinelli. Oh, this is the worst. Okay. Is this right? Yeah, I think this is right. We knew this was going to happen. I should have gone into Cinderace. So we're going to Baneful Bunker here, I think. Is that the right play? Let's think about it. We can Baneful Bunker. Rillaboom. +2 Dynamax versus Toxapex. Yeah, I think I'm gonna Baneful Bunker. He will break it. Yeah. But I'm more interested. It doesn't. Yeah, it's fine. And then we stall out his Dynamax turns. And I think we go into Roadie here. Oh no, the neighbors are making noise. It means the dog's gonna bark. High horsepower. Cool. Okay. Let's see what he's doing right now. He has Aerial Ace, but he hasn't eaten anything yet. Or not Aerial Ace, Acro. But he still has his berry. It does about 40%. Cool. We're gonna Endeavor here. Oh! Gets rid of his... That's interesting. He wants to keep his Hawlucha. That's why. What are you gonna do, bud? I think I Toxic this thing. He's gonna go for a knockoff or an Ice Punch. Maybe he just goes for Parting Shot. This is also Swords Dance. Okay. Is that Lum? Interesting. Okay. I still think I want a Toxic. Even if he goes for a knockoff. Goes CC. We do drop. But we're free to go into Rabscuttle. I don't think I want to go Max Knuckle. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. He's keeping his Rillaboom around so that he can get a free swap into his Hawlucha. As long as we have Toxapex, Toxapex can deal, I think, with the Hawlucha. We also can deal with the Hawlucha with Vanillux. So here I imagine he goes in the Slowbro, goes in the Lily. Interesting. So he's just trying to get chip on us. I think I'm fine going Fireball here. If he wants to go into... I'm guessing he's just going to Grass Glide. If he wants to go into, whatchamacallit, Slowking. Yeah, Slowking. If he wants to go into Slowking, then we do have the Dark move. Does he think going into Colossal is his play? He could be going into Colossal. Which I kind of hope he does, actually, if I'm being honest. Because then we can go for a fighting move on him, and then we have a +2 for our Sucker Punch. Yeah. So I'm actually okay with this. I probably should have just gone for... See how much this does. Oh, it's so clean. That's so clean. It's so clean. Oh, that damage is clean. I kind of want to go for Max Knuckle, but I think I'm just going to go for Max Darkness. Look at us. We're twins. Who is this man? Why does it always show this man? All right, who we going into? Going to Louis. Louis, let's see how you take this Max Darkness. Kind of hope you survive, if I'm being honest. You do. Sweet. I'm just going to go low kick. I think he's probably going to bring back in his Slowking. And just goes Grassy Glide. Okay. Now Hawlucha comes in. Yeah. So wear him down. Oh, that guy's thick. Thick. But now his Hawlucha is at minus. Hawlucha. Sweet. Alright. This is going to be a close match. Ice Shard. It is about 65. Do I want to go Scald? Yeah. We should be fine with his... He goes Substitute. Interesting. Well, now I feel like we just keep on going Scald. What is he, swords? Close combat swords, no Zen headbutt. Yeah, he's gonna keep on doing this. I do want to get up my just goes for swords. It's a bad play, I think. Yeah. I was doing 38 to 45%. Because you you dropped your special defense. I do want to get up my toxic spike now, I think. I'm not really sure what he has left. He's got this thing. I'm going to drop a Toxic Spike. See if that baits him into Rapid Spin. Goes Endure. Cool, man. That's exactly what I want. You to do nothing against me. Okay. Now I'm going to Baneful Bunker on the Rapid Spin. He's just gonna Endure. How much PP does Endure have? I don't want a PP still, but I mean, I kind of do. It's 16. I want to see if I can bait him into something. He goes Earth Power. Gonna recover. So he's special, so he's not gonna be making contact. Looks like he's probably not. What's the word I'm looking for? So if we heal back up, we should be able to knock him out. How well do we take a attack from Colossal versus Needy? Let's get Earth Power. Wow, we're not doing much against him, but let's max attack. It's doing about 33, which isn't the worst. I am going to recover here, just because I'm running out of time. He's got two Pokemon left. So he's got this, and he's got the Slowking. So what I can do here, sorry for that little stall, I just needed a second to get my bearings. So what I can do here is I'm going to go out into Hieronymus. I'm just going to get damage on him. I don't care if he takes me out or not, because as long as I get damage on him, we're good to sweep with Vanillix. Gonna take an Earth Power. It should do about 33. Yeah, cool. I think I'm just going Expanding Force. Energy Ball is an option. Expanding Force is better. He withdraws, so he's gonna get Toxic, which means I can just stall him out now. And this is a special defensive Slow King, which is pretty much everything that we need to worry about. Slow King. Spadef. He goes Surf, that's fine. Yeah, I believe Vanillix cleans from here. It is a matter of how we want to go about the win. I think I do want to probably swap into Toxapex and just finish up with Toxapex. That way I can get a 3-0 instead of a 2-0. Which I am going to apologize for the stall, but I do need the differential. Yeah, I want the differential. How much does Colossal Earth Power do? Max special attack against Vanillix. Because I might be able to go into Vanillix and just do this with Vanillix. Does about 34. Yeah, I think Spinelli's the choice. I want to preserve differential. The dog is making so much noise down below. I'm sorry about that, guys. He goes Flamethrower. Is he choiced? No, he's not choiced. He showed that he's... Yeah. He showed that he is... whatchamacallit. Goes Earth Power. Here we're going to take it. We'll be fine. We're going to see him boost up. Get all those coals boosted. Boom, boom. Yep, there's Steam Engine. Weakness Policy too? Yeah, that's the stuff. I believe Toxic should kill Painful Bunker. So none of these at +2. Let's say that's modest, right? This is 75. Okay. So we're going to swap in here and see. We should eat this. It should do about 75 unless it crits. And if he goes for Flamethrower, we're kind of at a bad spot too. But I think he's just going Earth Power, yeah. So let's see if we eat this. We should. Yep. And Stall did it. I don't feel good about that win. I mean, you never feel good when you win via stall, but I needed that differential, honestly. Getting 5-0'd early in the season really made me thirsty for some points, and now we at least have something backing us up going forward into the rest of the season, which I am excited for, and hopefully will bring a lot less stall. Big shout out to Brownie. Check him out. He played super well. He's got a super threatening team. The Rillaboom with swords was really scary. I honestly think he probably should have just stayed in Rillaboom with swords and gone for gold. But obviously, if he got a few swords dances off on his Hawlucha, I would be in problems too. So, good game to Brownie. And next week, I believe we are against the Minnesota Lycanrocs, so be sure to subscribe and watch for that. And until next time, guys, take care.